What will be the expected top rated movies of January 2020? In this video, I'm your host YaaSheikh and I will present you the expected top rated movies of January 2020. So without wasting time, let's get started. Before the start, I will request you to please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so you will never miss any update. So let's get started. The synopsis of the movie says after a young mother murders her family in her own house, a single mother and detective tries to investigate and solve the case. Later, she discovers the house is cursed by a vengeful ghost that dooms those who enter it with a violent death. So let's talk about the director of the movie. Nicholas Spex is the main director of the movie. There are two writers, Jeff Bahler and Nicholas Spex. Nicholas Spex is also the director of the movie and also a writer. So let's talk about the producers, Sam Raimi, Robert Tapper, Jelko Shies. They are the main producers of the movie. This movie will be released on January 3, 2020. It will be the fourth part of the sequel, Judge. The Judge had been released on 2004, the second part had been released on 2006, the third 2009. So let's talk about her cast. No doubt many people played their role in this movie, but we are just looking for the main role. Adria Riseborough, Bevan Beecher, John Cobb, Betty Gilpin, Lee Shai, Jackie Weaver, Tara Westwood. They played the major role in this movie, The Judge. So let's move to our second movie. Bad Boys for Life will be ranked expected second in this video. The synopsis of the movie says old school cops like Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett team up to take down the vicious leader for a Miami drug cartel. Newly created elite team among of the Miami Police Department along with the Mike and Marcus go up against the ruthless Armando Armas. So let's talk about main directors. Adil El Arbi, Bali Fala are the main directors. So let's talk about writers. Peter Craig, Joe Carnahan are the main writers. So let's talk about producers of the movie. Jerry Brickman, Will Smith, Doug Belgard. So this movie will be released on January 17, 2020. Bad Boys first part had been released on 1995. After that 7 or 8 years, its second part had been released, Bad Boys 2003, and the part for which we are talking about, it will be the third part, Bad Boys for Life. So let's talk about main cast. Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, Vanessa Hudgens, Alexander Ludwig, Charles Melton, Paula Noves, Catel del Castillo, Nicky Jam, Joe Pantillo are the main cast of the movie. Our third movie in the list is Underwater, that will be released on January 10, 2020. The synopsis of the movie says mysterious creatures terrorize crew members aboard a research station located 7 miles below the surface of ocean. So let's talk about the director. William Eubank is the main director. Writer Brian Duffield. There are 3 producers of the movie. Peter Chernin, Tonya Davis, Gino Topping are the main producers of the movie. So let's talk about the cast. The famous, mind-blowing, beautiful girl Kristen Stewart is the main cast. Vincent Castle, Jessica Henwick, John Gallagher, Mamoto Athie, T.J. Miller are the main cast of the movie. Andrew Watt. Joe Little. According to the synopsis of the movie, the synopsis says Dr. John Little lives in solitude behind the high walls of his lush manor in 19th century England. His only championship comes from an array of exotic animals that he speaks to on a daily basis. But when young Queen Victoria becomes gravely ill, the eccentric doctor and his furry friend embark on an epic adventure to a mythical island to find the cure. So let's talk about director Stephen Gaghan is the main director, writers Thomas Trifford. So let's talk about producers Susan Downey, Jeff Kishan Benton, Joe Roth are the main producers of the movie. It will be released on January 17, 2020. Of course, many uh, persons played their role in the movie, but we are just looking for the main cast. Robert Downey played a major role in this movie. Anyone know who is Robert Downey, the famous Sherlock Holmes? Of course, many people played their role in this movie, but Robert Downey played a major role in this movie. Anyone know about Robert Downey, the famous Sherlock Holmes masterpiece? Besides Robert Downey, many people played their role. Their voices played a major role. For example, Antonio Banderas, Michael Sheen, Emma Thompson, Rami Malek, John Cena, the world famous WWE master. Anyone knows about John Cena. There is no need of introduction. Kamal Gianni, Octavia Spencer, Tom Holland, Greg Robinson, Rafael Finzi, Selena Gomez. Oh, there is another gorgeous, beautiful lady, Selena Gomez. Everyone knows. There is no need of introduction of Selena Gomez. So let's talk about the last movie in the list is The Turning. According to synopsis, a young governess is hired by a man who has become the responsible for his young nephew and niece after the deaths of their parents. A modern take on Henry James' novella The Turn of the Screw. This horror movie will be released on January 24, 2020. According to the directors are Florida Sigismondi. It is based on a novel by Henry James. Producers Scott Bernstein, Roy Lee, Seth William Mayer are the main producers of the movie. So let's talk about the main cast. Mackinnon Davis, Finn Wolfhard, Brooklyn Prince, Jolie Richardson are the main cast of the movie The Turning. I hope you guys like our video, so please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Thank you.